guys, Mr. Rob, Coach Steph here for another technique of the week. This week we're going to work from the mount position on bottom and work in 2 different escapes.
Alright guys, this week we're going to be working some basic mount escapes. Alright, so mount escapes are probably the most important thing you'll ever learn in Jiu-Jitsu, right? Because this is a very bad spot for me, okay? With Coach Steph on top. So I'm going to talk about a couple different things as far as self-defense and then also just, sport Jiu-Jitsu, right? So for self-defense, guys, if Coach Steph is actually punching or hitting me, I need to have my hands up here, okay? Right? That's going to mitigate and block some of the strikes and the punches, okay, from my face, right? If we're just in a regular jiu-jitsu class or maybe a jiu-jitsu tournament, obviously I don't have to be worried about strikes. But if you are in a situation where you need to protect yourself, make sure the hands are up, elbows are in tight here, okay? All right, so in a situation where she's grabbing me, right, where she has one hand either grabbing the same side lapel, right, or it can even be across lapel, right? So either way, she's grabbing me, so I'm going to use this to my advantage, right? A lot of times when we try to grab their hands, right, they're kind of far out. Like if she's pushing her hands really far away from me, sometimes it'll be very difficult to grab. So if she grabs my lapel, I can actually use this to my advantage, right, by going 2-on-1 and pulling it to my chest, right? I'm anchoring my elbows down by my side. That way I have a nice strong grip. Now on the same side, I'm going to wrap my ankle over her ankle here, okay? Now I always want to look to the side I'm going, right? So I'm going to bridge and roll her to my left side. I don't want to look this way, right? So I'm going to look to my left side. Now when I bridge and roll, I have to bring my feet in close to my butt, bridge my butt up nice and high, get onto that left shoulder. So I bridge, I roll, I come on top, and then I immediately get my posture, right? Coach Steph is locking her guard, right? So I immediately get my posture, get the hands in the hips, shoulders back. Next one, we're going to talk about a shrimp escape, right? So bridging and rolling is great if we can get to that, right? But reality of the situation, you may have someone bigger, stronger, or more technical, able to keep their balance, right? So you can't get to the arm, can't get the bridge roll, right? So we have to learn how to use our shrimp escape to escape the bottom position, right? One thing to keep in mind, I always tell my students is, it's always easier to move myself than it is the person on top of me, right? So I'm not going to be able to just like pick her up and push her off, right? I'm going to have to move my body, right? So where she's here in the mount position, right? I want to get to my side. I want to bridge to get to my side. At the same time, I also don't want to have her get too high in the mount position, right? So what I'm going to do is frame her hip. So I'm going to bring my left arm across. My right hand's going to grab my wrist here, okay? This is going to do 2 things. It's going to keep her from sliding up. Like if she tries to go high mount, she can no longer go any higher. Now the next thing it's going to help me do is frame the hip as I get to my side for my shrimp escape. All right, so my heels are close to my butt. I get that big bridge, and I get to my side here. All right, so again, now here's what we're talking about by using her to push off, right, and move myself. Now I push, I move my butt out. Once I get my butt out here, now I need a bridge and turn to the other side, right? A lot of times she's going to be coming forward, so I start to frame here on her shoulder. I bring my feet in, I bridge, I get to my other side. Now I'm completely out, and I can start to grab my grips, right? Multitude of grips you can grab, but I'm just going to grab her sleeve and her collar, pull her in, and lock my close guard.